Mountain pose. Tadasana, stage 1. The mountain pose is the most basic standing pose. On the surface, it looks simple and insignificant, but it has much more than meets the eye. This is a very intelligent position that activates a full set of muscles in the feet and throughout the body.
The median axis is like a string that is stretched when one straightens up. The string of the median axis is stretched while exercisers become aware of their feet being planted on the ground. Weak rooting of the base causes string weakness, which is reflected in a sinking of body weight into its limbs, relaxed posture. Using imagery in performing the position to improve posture. Using guided imagery helps to improve movement patterns and to heighten physical awareness. Stage 1. Imagery of the median exists while standing. The teacher directs the exerciser's attention to the median axis of the body by referring to several points. A. Direct attention to the top of the head. B. Direct attention to an imagery point between the two elbows. C. Center of the nose. D. Center of the chin. E. Center of the chest bone. F. Center of the navel. G. From the center of the pelvis to the ground between 2 feet. Balance the head in the center, above the pelvis, bottom of the chin parallel to the floor. Lower the scapula to the back while expanding the chest. Hold in the abdominals gently. Arms at the sides of the body. Tighten the thigh muscles. Stand with feet together and parallel. The base of the big toes touch heels or slightly separated. Divide weight equally between both feet. Plantar fascia. The plantar aponeurosis is a thickening of deep fascia in the sole of the foot. Plantar fascia, medial longitudinal arch. Extensor hallucis longus. Because of the attachments of the deep plantar fascia to the proximal phalanges, full extension of the metatarsophalangeal joints increases the tension throughout the medial longitudinal arch. Foot plantar flexors. From a position of extension, return the fingers to the floor using the finger flexor muscles. Contracting the foot muscles will preserve the arch that was created in the first stage of the toes. Ideal postural alignment, the head triangle, stage 2. The ideal alignment should be practiced separately as a basis for any functional training. Stage 2, imagery of the head triangle. From the center point on top of the head, the 2 sides descending to the top of the scapula, acromion on the shoulders. Forward movement of the center of gravity as the head triangle weakens and shortens. Ideal posture alignment, the chest triangle, stage 3. The ideal alignment should be practiced separately as a basis for any functional training. Stage 3. Imagery of the chest triangle. The chest triangle from the center of the chest bone and 2 sides descend to the asus, anterior superior iliac crete on the 2 pelvic bones. Posture pattern characterized by weakness of the chest triangle. Here we can see the forward head posture and kyphotic posture. Posture pattern characterized by weakness of the chest triangle. The common tendency is for a weakening of the triangle strings, which, with time, becomes shorter as the body's center of gravity moves forward. Try to lengthen the sides of the triangle in order to prevent the body from sinking into its other limbs. For example, push the head upward and move the ears away from the shoulders. Here in the left, we can see the list of all shortened muscles colored red. In the right, we can see the elongated muscles in yellow. Ideal posture alignment, the chest triangle, stage 3. Ideal postural alignment, the navel triangle, stage 4. The ideal alignment should be practiced separately as a basis for any functional training. Stage 4. In this video, we see the imagery of the navel triangle. The navel triangle, from the center of the navel, two sides descend to the center of the feet. Sway back posture. In this body position, as we can see here, the pelvis moves forward. We can imagine a vertical line that passes between the feet and the pelvis. Moving the pelvis forward creates an imaginary triangle, as we can see in the video. The patient's goal is to visualize the triangle and understand when his pelvis moves forward and forms a triangle. Elongated muscles, colored yellow. Shortened muscles, colored red. Weakening of the navel triangle, sway back posture. Here you have a list of all shortened muscles, colored red, and all elongated muscles in yellow. Lordotic posture. Weakening of the navel triangle characterizes a position where the pelvis moves forward, sway back posture, or tilts forward, APT. Here's another example for the APT lordotic posture. Elongated muscles colored yellow, shortened muscles colored red. Ideal postural alignment. Important emphasis in guiding triangle imagery. Try to lengthen the sides of the triangle in order to prevent the body from sinking into its other limbs. For example, push the head upward and move the ears away from the shoulders. As we can see in this animation, the median axis is like a string that is stretched when one straightens up. The string of the median axis is stretched while exercisers become aware of their feet being planted on the ground. Weak rooting of the base causes string weakness, which is reflected in a sinking of the body weight into its limbs, relaxed posture. Number 2, important emphasis on guiding triangle imagery. Try to place all the triangles accurately one atop the other. Number 3, after balancing and organizing the body in standing positions, try practicing the triangle imagery in a variety of other starting positions, like the examples we can see here. A. Practicing triangle imagery while standing. B. Organizing the head and chest triangles in a balanced position. Organizing the body in relation to the triangles while squatting. The picture on left shows weaknesses in the head and chest triangles. Imagery of the head and chest triangles for organizing body position while standing on hands and knees. Here we can see images of the head and chest triangles for organizing posture while standing. Other examples of triangles in lunge variations. Practice to improve triangle organization in the plank position. The middle picture shows proper position. In the right picture, the navel triangle collapses. Organizing triangles in other starting positions. Ideal posture.